when you listen to the radio, what you're listening to is you're listening to those artists, and you're listening to the edited versions that these artists have went into the recording studio and recorded, and they've been able to edit it and make it the best possible it can be. Hey Samantha. And so I was thinking about that, and it dawned on me, because connection has been something that I've been talking a lot about in this group, and how it's important to build connections with everybody, and that's one of the easiest ways to grow a business, okay? And as I was thinking about the radio and how radio stations make their money, it hit me because Lainey Wilson, I think her last name is Wilson, came on and was singing a song, and I thought it was funny because I now love her songs even more so than I used to. But it was, why is that so, right? And it's because literally the other day on the radio, well, it's been several months now, they were doing an interview with her, and what I connected with during that interview was she has this bubbly personality, like she has this high-spirited energy like I do, so obviously I connected with that, but she also has that southern accent that I have, hers more so than mine, but she had that southern accent, so of course I connected with that as well. And then she said that she absolutely loves bell-bottom jeans, and I'm definitely a flare leg jean girl. I love flare leg jeans. And so whenever she said those things, it made me connect to her so much more, right? And so I really had this massive connection with her in that moment. Even though she was on the radio, I couldn't see her or any of those things. But hearing her voice, right? Her speaking versus singing, I connected with her on such a deeper level, right? Than what I do in her songs when she sings them. And I got to thinking about that, and I thought it was just so funny, because as business owners, and especially people who are starting out in their business, they think everything has to be perfect, right? For you to be able to go out there and promote it. But you don't. And I think it's funny because as I was thinking about this, it hit me, and it's like, radio stations play the edited perfect version of an artist's songs for free. So that's just like you having a Facebook group or going on your personal profile or whatever it is, your podcast, your blog, whatever your value hub is. People get that for free. They get that information for free from you. But it's not until they truly connect with you on a deeper level, like what that song is about whenever we're talking about artists. People love songs because of how it makes them feel, right? And they're experiencing something during the words of the song, right? Or they just absolutely love that artist. They know, like, love that artist, right? And I think it's funny because when people pay to go to a concert, they're paying for the raw, real, unedited version of that artist, right? They're not paying for the perfection. They are paying for the raw, real, unedited version of that artist. You could literally go to a concert and that artist be sick that week and their voice suck, but you would still enjoy it because you went to see that artist, right? And I've seen, different videos and things. Like I saw one of Carrie Underwood the other day, and literally she was in concert, but she stopped singing the song mid-song, and she literally took a phone out of somebody's hand and took like a selfie with their phone and gave it back to them, and she was having a conversation with that person during the concert. And it's just like, people love that, right? And so whenever you're thinking about your offers and things, like, don't think that you have to price them high ticket for them to be perfect, right? I know some of you guys, like when you're creating your courses and programs and different things as far as your coaches, like when y'all are creating your programs, you don't even want to sell it before you've created it, some of you. And it's like, well, why not? Because literally it's when you get in there and you get to helping people and all of those things, when you can actually make it better than what it actually is, right? What you plan it out to be, that outline that you plan it out to be, right? You can make it even better while you're in there because you have the people to help you to discuss and help them and truly get them the support that they need, right? So it evolves after you've actually already sold it and you're in there in the raw and the real and you're actually doing the work, and then it becomes everything that it needs to be. And so I just want you guys to consider that. I don't know what you're going to take from this, but I feel like there was a couple of golden nuggets in there, because today when I did the speed networking session, nobody showed up. But after the networking session, I'm like, I just wish that I could get you guys to understand that it's so important, like, to just get out there and connect with people. Because ultimately it boils down to relationships. You can have two people selling the exact same thing, and they're going to purchase from one specific person because that person is them. So we all have that about us. And so just remember that in your business, it comes back down to know, like, and trust. And ultimately, that's your goal. That is your goal. Every day you should be showing up to create know, like, and trust with the people in your following, in your audience, connecting with strangers to create know, like, and trust, because ultimately that truly is what's going to build your business. And it's in those relationships that you're creating. And again, when it comes to your offers and things like that, just realize everything doesn't have to be perfect. And it's the raw, real truth. People are paying to go see the raw, unedited version of these artists, but they're actually putting out their best work for free on the radio. They're allowing people to listen to their edited music for free on the radio. But it's in the raw, unedited, where they make their money. So just wanted to let you guys know that it's okay to let yourself be seen. Let yourself be heard, right? Because ultimately, that's how people learn to know, like, and trust you. All right, you guys, have a good rest of the day, and I'll talk to you soon.